Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Georgia and I'm going to be doing the Disney College program for spring of 2020. My program starts on January 27th and it ends on May 21st. So I will be moving to Orlando, Florida for those 4 months and working as a lifeguard at Blizzard Beach. Before we get started, I would love it if you would like and subscribe to my channel. That just really helps me so that I can keep doing what I love and keep making great content for all of y'all. Today we're going to be talking about part 2 of the application process for the Disney College program, which is the WBI, the web-based interview. So after you've filled out your application, which I talk about in another one of my videos, you might get an email that says that you need to do a web-based interview. So what this is it's sort of a personality test type thing that you do on your computer. It's really easy. It only takes about 10 or 15 minutes. You'll get an email from them saying that you need to take that, and it'll give you a certain time limit. I think it's like 1 to 2 days that you have to take that web-based interview. So once you do it, you can't stop. You have to go all the way through. So make sure that you block out about 30 minutes for you to do it where you won't be interrupted, and you'll be able to take the entire web-based interview. So when you log into the web-based interview, there are a couple different types of questions. Some of them are, they range to this does not sound like me, this strongly sounds like me, and then there are some that are kind of a multiple choice, like what would you do in this situation? I don't remember exactly how many questions it is, but like I said, it's only about 10 or 15 minutes. It's not very long at all. It's really easy to fill out. But there are a few little tips and tricks that can help you do really well on this web-based interview. So the first one that I have for ones that say strongly disagree, strongly agree, disagree, agree, or neutral, never go neutral for those ones. Disney wants to see that you have an opinion, that you have a personality, that you know what you like and dislike. And so if the question is, I am very lazy, don't say neutral, don't say agree or disagree. Are you lazy? Either say strongly agree or strongly disagree. Either answer is fine, whatever is more true for you. And some of the questions, it really is just a matter of opinion and a matter of personality. And Disney isn't going to mark you down for some of these things. Like, I am very outgoing. Saying strongly disagree, that's not necessarily going to be a negative thing in Disney's eyes. It'll just give them a better idea of what sorts of roles you might be best suited for. If you are not very outgoing, you might not be the best suited for something where you're talking to lots of guests at the parks and interacting with people 24/7. You might be better suited for something like a lifeguard where you're not interacting very much and you're kind of just watching your water and something like that. But either way, just be honest, but try to avoid those neutral answers. Disney doesn't really like those neutral answers very much. For the multiple choice questions, those are also really just a matter of opinion and a matter of personality. Most of the time, all of the answers on those are going to be correct answers. So what would you do if you're working in a merchandise role and someone smashes their finger? Most of those answers are going to be correct. It's really just going to be more about, do you want to focus mostly on the safety first? Do you want to focus on comforting that child? Do you want to focus on making sure that the parents feel comfortable with how things are going to be handled? All of those are correct answers in the eyes of Disney, but that'll just kind of, like I said, give them a better idea of where you might be best suited for a role. If you choose safety first as your option, that you're going to take them to first aid and make sure that they are okay and get their finger bandaged up and all of that, then you might be placed in a safety critical role like a lifeguard or attractions. But if you're more of the comforting, nurturing type, then you might be better in a different role. But like I said, there's really no right or wrong answers on any of these. You'll just want to avoid those neutral or more neutral answers. You'll want to go with strongly agree and strongly disagree. As soon as you hit submit on your WBI, you are immediately going to know if you are still in consideration or not. This one is through the computer entirely, so it's not going to be seen by somebody who's kind of scoring it and deciding if you're going to continue on or not. You will know the very second that you hit submit, because you'll get a pop-up window when you hit submit, and that pop-up window will either say, congratulations, please schedule your phone interview, or it will say, we're sorry, at this time you are no longer in consideration for a role with the Disney College program. So that's kind of nice because you don't have to wait around like you do after your application portion, waiting for an email and just kind of getting excited and hoping that you move on to the next round. You'll know right away. You will know within 3 seconds after you hit that submit button if you are still in consideration or not. If you are still in consideration, that is when Disney will let you choose when you will do your phone interview. So you'll schedule your phone interview. There will be a link on there that'll say click here to schedule your phone interview, something like that. You'll click on that and then it'll bring up a list of dates and times and you will select something that you're comfortable with. It's usually at least a few days out. It's probably not going to be that day, most likely. It might even be a couple weeks out. I know mine was, I think, about a week and a half after my web-based interview, which is fine because that gave me time to prepare and kind of think about how I might answer some interview questions. And you'll schedule your phone interview and then you'll wait to get a call from Disney. And that is the end of round 2 of applications, and your phone interview is the last round. So if you've made it this far, congratulations, and I wish you the best of luck. Once again, I would love it if you would all like and subscribe to my channel. That really helps me so that I can just continue to make great content for y'all, buy better equipment so that the videos can be better quality, higher quality. But I love to make content for y'all, and I would love to keep doing it once I start my program in a couple of weeks. So if you would just hit that like and subscribe button, that will really help me. Thank you guys so much. Bye.